Well, earlier I spoke to the employment lawyer Jodie Hill. I asked for her advice to workers who are at high risk of getting coronavirus who aren't getting support from their employers.
Those people could also be disabled under the Equality Act. So what we're advising people is to ask for it. If their employers aren't complying with the guidance, then actually ask for it as a reasonable adjustment for their potential disability, because technically they are a vulnerable person and actually it could be a disability under the Equality Act.
We've heard from people who feel that the policy of social distancing isn't being stuck to at their workplace. What option do they have? Some of them feel too scared to talk up.
Yeah, we've been receiving quite a lot of inquiries, both from employers and employees, about what to do in this situation. What we're saying is, where an individual thinks that there's a health and safety risk, they must raise this as a formal complaint to their employer. Again, this could amount to whistleblowing, because it's about the protection of not just their individual rights, but the general public and the rest of their colleagues. So they need to be taking it seriously.
And for those employers who aren't taking it seriously, I mean, what can their workers do? Do they have a leg to stand on?
They do. They can raise a complaint, and what that would be called is a grievance. So they need to look at their company policy in relation to that. Technically, this then protects them if the employer then decided to dismiss them or otherwise, because ultimately what they're doing is setting out their complaint in writing and potentially making that a whistleblowing complaint if it's about health and safety as well.
Obviously, these are unprecedented times, but legally, can any action be taken against employers who don't take these concerns seriously?
Potentially, but it is a case-by-case basis. We wouldn't take a broad brush approach on these types of situations. But what employees need to be looking at is the Health and Safety Act and the Equality Act in particular, as well as protected disclosures and whistleblowing, should their case be relevant.